Ebuka Obi makes triumphant entry into Nsukka Enugu State, Nigeria. Wow, this is wonderful. Can you see the amount of people that trooped out at Enugu State International Airport to welcome Ebuka Obi? This is unimaginable. So Ebuka Obi have such fans in Enugu State. I thought he is only known in Ngokpala Imo State. I never knew that he is also popular in Enugu State. Okay, before I forgot, mind you, Ebuka Obi took anointing from Reverend Father Ejike Membaka in Enugu State. I just forgot, but I just remembered. So this is not his first time in Enugu State, but I have not seen such crowd. Can you see the amount of people that trooped out en masse to welcome him? They were chanting, "Daddy, we love you. Daddy, we love you." People really liked Ebuka Obi. Can you see? This is Enugu State International Airport. People came out to welcome Ebuka Obi. But what actually brought him to Nsukka Enugu State? That is my question. Is he coming to visit Reverend Father Ejike Membaka? But Ejike Membaka is not in Nsukka. What brought him to Nsukka Enugu State? Okay, maybe he came to visit Reverend Father Okunerere Paul Obai, Professor Paul Obi. Maybe he came to visit him because from the news I got last week, it was reported that his Adoration ground was destroyed. Yes, though I didn't carry that video, but according to the report I got last week, where Professor Reverend Father Paul Obi Okunerere was carrying out his adoration, was destroyed. And if you could remember, last year, during the end of that program that Ebuka Obi did in Ngokpala, after the 100 fasting and prayer that they did in Lagos, they took it to Ngokpala to end that program. And among all the Reverend Fathers that we have in the Southeast, the only person that graced that occasion was Reverend Father Professor Okunerere Paul Obi. Was the only person that came to that event, and before he left, he gave Ebuka Obi the sum of 1 million naira. Don't forget that Ebuka Obi was trying to raise funds that he is going to use to build a university, a hospital, Zion headquarters in the southeast, Ngokpala in particular. So Obi, Reverend Father Professor Paul Obi Okunerere was at that occasion. Zion US, Zion England, Zion Abuja, Zion Lagos donated money. In fact, they donated close to 8 billion. And we saw Reverend Father Obi, Paul Obi, aka Okunerere, at that event. We also saw so many Reverend sisters. At the end of the day, this Professor Reverend Father gave Ebuka Obi the sum of 1 million naira. So today, I think Ebuka Obi came to Nsukka Enugu State to reciprocate, because he had, according to report, that this Reverend Father in question, that his adoration center in Nsukka Enugu State was destroyed. For now, I don't know the people that carried out that nefarious act. I don't know the people that destroyed his adoration ground. But what I know is that, according to report, it was reported that bulldozer and so many things were there destroying the adoration ground. Maybe Ebuka Obi heard what happened, since he was there to support him at Ngokpala. So Ebuka Obi came today to sympathize with him. But what I don't understand is the crowd that trooped out en masse to welcome Ebuka Obi. Before now, there is a news that trended, I think, last month or some few weeks ago, whereby we were told, or it was alleged, about the Miracle Mansion, and that lady in question that came to testify at Zion Ministry International in Lagos is from Enugu State, you understand? And the mansion, the Miracle Mansion, is also located in what? In Enugu State. And according to Ebuka Obi, according to his prophecy. He told us in that video that 2 priests from the southeast are after him, or they are trying to, backbite, or they are trying to, say something, this and that, and so on. You understand? So today, Ebuka Obi is in Enugu, and look at the amount of people that trooped out en masse to welcome him. So let us see. At the end of the day, let us see if he is going to summon that courage to go and visit Reverend Father Ejike Membaka. Don't forget that Ejike Membaka was one of those people that anointed Ebuka Obi. But along the line, we never knew what happened between them. We never knew what caused the face-off between Reverend Father Ejike Membaka and his godson, Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Let us see if Ebuka Obi will go to see Reverend Father Ejike Membaka. Remember what I told you guys at that last video I did about Ebuka Obi and Father Mbaka. I said one of the things that Ebuka Obi needed to do and must do is that he must visit Reverend Father Ejike Membaka. Even if he cannot visit him, he should ask for forgiveness, and he should also tell that lady in the United States of America that is attacking Father Mbaka on behalf of Ebuka Obi to stop. Maybe at the end of this visit, maybe after visiting Reverend Father Professor Paul Obai, aka Okunerere, Ebuka Obi will summon the courage to go and see Reverend Father Ejike Membaka, because Ejike Membaka still remains Ebuka Obi's mentor. Oh yes, Father Mbaka is Ebuka Obi's mentor. Let us see whether he is going to pay Father Mbaka a courtesy visit. We are dotting our I's and we are also crossing our T's. Let us see what will happen. But I am still much more flabbergasted at the number of people that came out to welcome Evangelist Ebuka Obi. This is a massive endorsement for Evangelist Ebuka Obi in Enugu State. Even on a Sunday that I was thinking that people will be busy at the church. Maybe people will be busy going to masses and so on and so forth. But you see that they left the Sunday mass. They are all out to welcome Evangelist Ebuka Obi from the airport down to Nsukka. Wow, this is a massive endorsement for Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Wow, I love this. I love the collaboration among brethren, just like what is obtainable in the southwest Nigeria. Go to the southwest Nigeria, the Yorubas, the Yoruba brethren. You can never see them talking down on each other. You can never see an Adeboye talking down on Oyedepo. But if you come down to southeast, you begin to see marginalization. You begin to see divide. You begin to see, I am more superior. I am more anointed. I am a virgin. You are not a virgin. I am ordained. You are not ordained. I maintain my virginity. You don't maintain your virginity. I slept on stones. You don't slept on stones. This is what you see down in the southeast. You begin to see them boasting. You begin to see them keeping marriages. People that call themselves men of God. But if you go to the southwestern Nigeria, you hardly see such. You don't see those things. But if they can maintain something like this in the southeast, I think it will be better for them. Last year, it was the turn of Evangelist Ebuka Obi. He was in Ngokpala. He was there to inaugurate his structures, and Reverend Father Professor Paul Obi, aka Okunerere, went there and made a donation. Now it is the turn of Okunerere. His structures were brought down, and Evangelist Ebuka Obi left Lagos, and according to him, with his engagement, he left everything just to come down to the east to support Professor Reverend Father Paul Obi Okunerere. This is what we need down east. You don't need to talk down on your fellow brethren. You don't need to talk down on your fellow man of God. No. Just like what they are doing. We call it saga. We don't need that in the East. There should be collaboration. There should be collaboration among brethren and men of God from the southeastern Nigeria. What do you think? Drop a comment for me.
Okay, Monga Landigo. Yes.